stay and not visit the border.
Because there's a more important thing going on. They're going to invest billions of dollars in a new enterprise.
Well, it was this comment that hasn't gone down too well for the president. Joe Biden there reacting to a question from Fox News' Peter Doocy, who asked the president if he plans on visiting the border while he's in Arizona. To which Joe Biden said, well, there are more important things going on and that they're going to invest billions of dollars in a new enterprise. There you have it. A tour of a semiconductor manufacturing plant in Phoenix takes priority over the escalating situation at the US border. Arizona is one of the few states that borders the United States and Mexico, so it bears the brunt of illegal immigrants sneaking through the cracks. Despite Biden claiming there are more important things going on, the midterm elections should have been a clear indicator that in fact the situation at the border is one of the biggest political issues facing the country. Here are the facts according to numbers released by Customs and Border Protection. So far, within the 2022 fiscal year, there has already been at least 2.4 million immigrants encountered at the border. But we have to remember, this is just the number of migrants Border Patrol agents have physically encountered. The number is likely to be much higher because of the amount of individuals who sneak in. That 2.4 million migrants encountered is a record, and it smashed the old one of 1.7 million from just the year before. Of that number, 572,000 of those encounters came from Arizona. So yes, a lot of Americans would consider that a priority. Even though President Biden named his VP Kamala Harris as the border czar, neither of them seem to have any interest in actually visiting the escalating crisis. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre was asked about whether the president planned to see the situation for himself while he's in Arizona.
Any plans in Arizona to go to the border and see for the situation for himself there?
So look, I want to be very clear here. The president's trips tomorrow is about the American manufacturing boom. We're seeing all across the country, thanks to, again, his economic policies. Again, more than we have seen in his almost 2-year term. More than 700,000 jobs, manufacturing jobs, that have been created just here alone in the United States.
Joe Biden's comments about not visiting the border sparked a lot of criticism. The Border Patrol Union responded, visiting an ice cream shop, very important. Visiting our border, where illegal immigration, deaths, escapes and fentanyl smuggling set new records non-stop, with thousands dying as a result, not important. John Cooper wrote, wow, Joe Biden, when asked why he won't visit the border during a visit to Arizona today, says because there's more important things going on. Tell that to the Border Patrol. Dan Crenshaw wrote, Biden won't go to the border because he says there are more important things going on. I guess thousands of illegal crossings every day, drug cartels and full operational control of our border, and fentanyl killing almost 80,000 Americans doesn't land on his priority list. Finally, Nathan Brand wrote, this is an insane statement from Biden on not visiting the border because there's more important things going on. A, over 1 million gotaways have escaped into the US. B, synthetic opioids, aka fentanyl, is the leading cause of death for Americans between the ages of 18 to 45 years old. Jesse Waters said on Fox News that these comments from the president looked like just a big middle finger to the country. Senator Lindsey Graham weighed in on this on Primetime.
There's one of two things going on here, Jesse. He understands the border is broken, that there's enough fentanyl coming across the border on his watch to kill us 10 times over. 90 people on the terrorist watch list have come here and got out into our country, that 5 million illegal immigrants have crossed since he's been president, and he doesn't care to fix it, or he's clueless about what's going on. Either way, it is an irresponsible thing for the president to say and do.